everybody, I am going to be walking you through the most basic of skincare routines that applies to all skin types, concerns, and conditions. There are three main steps that everybody needs to consider in their skincare routine, and we're going to go through those really quickly. I'm going to be talking through this, so it'll take just maybe 1 to 2 extra minutes to get through it. But if I wasn't talking and recording a video and talking about the products, then you can see just how quickly and how simplistic a good foundation for a skincare routine is. So the first thing I'm going to start with is I'm going to use a cleanser that's specialized for my skin. Tonight is my night to do my acne face and body scrub from Face Reality. But any type of a sodium lauryl sulfate free cleanser, and you can see that if you're using a high quality concentrated product, you should use no more than a dime size amount. Now, I don't have any makeup on tonight, so I'm just going to emulsify this with a little bit of water. If this was an oil cleanser, then I would actually apply this to dry hands and dry skin, massage in all over the face, and then add a little bit of water. But this is a cleanser that does need just a little bit of water to get it moving and going. And your esthetician should always be able to answer what and how much of your product you should apply. But for general rule of thumb, about 1 pump if you're using an oil-based cleanser or lotion-based cleanser, or about a dime size if you're in a squeeze bottle. So you can see when we cleanse the skin, we just want to make sure that we fully cleanse the skin. Now, I'm not getting up around my eye area with this. This particular cleanser is not designed to remove eye makeup. But if you are somebody who wants to be, super streamlined in your routine, you wear eye makeup, but you don't want to mess with a separate eye makeup remover, just tell your esthetician that, and she can make a great recommendation for you. That's good and safe for your skin, but also removes everything in one step. So if you notice, I'm just going in circular motions. I'm concentrating here in the chin area, going on the sides of the nose, and I'm spending a full 1 to 1.5 minutes cleansing my skin. So think about cleansing your skin like you would brushing your teeth. If you are wearing makeup, I would recommend at least a double cleanse. So an oil-based cleanser and then whatever your regular cleanser is. Because the first cleanse with an oil-based cleanser is taking off the makeup. It's cleansing off the makeup, and then the second cleanse is actually cleansing your skin. So again, tonight I do not have makeup on, so I can get by with only doing 1 cleanse on my skin. So I'm going to go ahead and use my handy dandy. If you watch any of my other videos or facial videos, you'll see me use these because they're my favorite. I hate washcloths on the skin. They are abrasive and they will exfoliate. So you can go with something like this. This is a microfiber washcloth. We sell these in a 2-pack from a company called Kitsch. They are wonderful, super gentle on the skin. If you are pressed for cash though, or you just don't even want to mess with an extra thing, that's totally fine. Pick you up a package of baby washcloths, or my mom's at home. I'm sure that you have some baby washcloths at your house. So I just want to make sure to remove all of that cleanser. And I can rinse and do again. And if you're one that battles with breakout like myself, then you're going to want to wash your washcloth every night, like after you use it. So it's a 1 time and then we wash it. So I like to have a couple packages of these. Like I said, these come in a 2-pack. The microfiber does, and then just throw them in the wash with my normal laundry, no big deal. The first time though with these, I do recommend washing these by themselves the first time because they do have a little bit more dye in them, and don't leave them on your bathroom counter, but I do recommend washing them in cold water because just to get some of that excess dye out before you use them, and I wouldn't wash them with your regular bath towels or anything like that. So now that I'm done, you can pat the face dry with a clean hand towel if you would like. But again, we're going to keep this super basic routine tonight, so we're not going to do a ton of steps. But ultimately, we want to try to facilitate, after we cleanse our skin really good, we're washing away the dirt, the sebum or the oil that we make naturally through the day, any oil that we've put onto the skin, because that can really hold and trap a lot of bacteria, or just dirt, grime, doesn't let the skin breathe, that kind of a thing. So that's why we want to do our cleanse step. But ultimately we need to hydrate and we need to moisturize the skin. Those are two separate things. We can talk about those in another video, or you can read one of my blog posts about that. So to hydrate though is like giving the skin a drink of water. So a lot of my clients ask me, is a toner necessary? Not always. It depends on what cleanser you're using. Because of the cleanser that I used, yes, it's going to be necessary. If I would use an acid base cleanser, yes, it would be necessary. If you are stuck on your bar soap and you are not coming off of it, yes, please use a toner. If you don't do anything else, please use a toner. You want to make sure that your toner is alcohol free and that it doesn't contain any, sometimes I like acids in my alpha hydroxy acids in mine. I'll use it as a treatment product, but regardless, a toner is really designed to help balance your skin's pH. Sometimes it can get some added active ingredients into the skin, but I use it mostly for pH regulation and to infuse some water into the skin. So toners come in different forms. This is a travel size one, so you can spritz. I just refilled my travel bottle there. So we can spritz all over the face, let it set on the face. If we use some type of a cotton, I like cotton rounds because they don't absorb so much product. If you only have cotton balls though, just rip them in half. Or if you are not using an alpha hydroxy acid, I wouldn't spray it if it's alpha hydroxy acid, but this one is not. This is the calming toner, also from Face Reality, because I am an acne sufferer. But you can use just a small amount. You don't want to oversaturate your cotton ball, but then we just start swiping this onto the skin. You also could pour a little more than a dime size amount in your hand and just press it onto the face. Now, a lot of times people think that they need to let all of their products dry down in between application. For your serums and things like that, or if you're using a prescription or a highly active product, yes, you may need to let that dry down or layer that a certain way. But remember, tonight is super basic: cleanser, toner, moisturizer. So again, our toner in this case is more about hydrating the skin and adding more water. So the toner is adding the water, but it will evaporate. You can actually feel it if you let it set, start to evaporate. So I'm going to go in next with, this is the oxygenation from BioElements, and that's about all we need. It's a little bit more than a pea-size amount. This is a treatment cream. It feels really rich on the skin, and I like to layer this on. You can see that it almost looks a little bit mask-like when you first start to apply it. So, and this is because it's emulsifying with the water, because this contains emollients. This has something in it called linoleic acid, and that's something that our skin is lacking in, but it's very anti-inflammatory. It actually helps just to protect the skin and moisturize it. It's actually great for acne. The oxygenation from BioElements also contains a lavender oil, so antibacterial. This is because I have some surface dryness is why I'm pulling for this one, and aging is also a concern of mine. So that's why I always use this particular moisturizer. This is a little bit heavy for me for daytime, so I opt for something different in the daytime. Also, if you were a teenager, and you were just starting into your routine, go with a less expensive option. But I wanted to keep my routine, basic and super simple tonight, but still get some good anti-aging benefits. The one extra step that I am going to show you is I'm just going to use our multitask eye cream from BioElements. It's a little bit more of what I would consider our basic eye cream, but it still does a great job. Vitamin K, cucumber extract. It's an oil-free moisturizer, but it's still super hydrating. And there we go. All you need is about a half a pea size. Put it on your ring finger, take your other ring finger, split it up. Now, cleanser, toner, moisturize. So, like I said, toner is pH balance and hydrating the skin in our case tonight, because I am sticking with a more basic routine. So this is a great foundation. But our moisturizer is kind of locking everything in and helping to plump things up a little bit more, but it's not good to use your face moisturizer around your eye area in most cases. So that is why I'm using a separate eye cream, and I am just pressing and patting right into the eye area, especially this under eye area with my eye cream, and we'll just stipple that in and easy peasy. So less than 10 minutes. I have told you about every product that I use. Your longest step is going to be the cleansing phase, which should be about 90 seconds in length, unless you need to do a double cleanse, and then you're looking about 3 minutes worth of cleansing. The other two steps are a breeze. So you should be able to complete your skincare routine in less than 5 minutes at night with a super basic routine. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. I can show you another video about how to, if you're interested in more anti-aging or more treatment products, be sure to check out one of our other videos and head to our blog post so you can read some more about what types of skincare you should be using at different stages of your life. Thanks so much.